Slacking today, huh? All right, there we go. Because you're gonna give it.
I'm gonna take a header. Is what you're.
What's going on, everybody? Day 2, Vermont Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo.
It's too fucking early to be live, dude.
It's never too early to be live. It's too early to be loud.
What day of the week is it?
Sunday.
Yesterday.
Okay, good.
It's one of the ones that ends in Y.
I'll take your word for that.
I think it is. I think it is. But yeah, like I said, day 2 here in Essex Junction, Vermont. If you were watching yesterday, you saw some cool people on here. But we wanted to grab somebody that kind of hides behind the scene a little bit. And he's the mastermind, the puppet master, as we call him, for this amazing event and multiple other ones here in Essex Junction.
What do you do? 7, 6?
So we just scheduled 9 for 2027.
9. Wow.
So 9 events.
I'm gonna lose my hair. My beard's gonna go white. Oh wait, never mind.
Doesn't that happen with marriage?
Yeah, never mind.
But Mr. Jeff Folb, the mastermind here. So how you doing this morning?
Like I said, what day of the week is it?
Right.
I'm doing okay. The show's doing fantastic. You guys, as always, are doing great.
Little hesitation.
there because he wasn't sure. He was like, "Wait a minute, I'm sitting between them. I better compliment him."
Right. Better be nice.
You know, this is what, year 5?
No, year 7 for this one.
For this show?
And the amazing thing is the summer of the Vermont Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
Year 10.
Holy shit!
I figured out the other day we're up to 50 shows in 10 years.
Wow.
The idiot that puts these on.
That would be you, right?
Oh wait, that's me.
Go ahead.
I'm an idiot for putting these on. Yes, 50 shows in 10 years,
Wow.
and year 1 was one show.
Right.
It was just the fair. This
Right.
is the 7th year of this one.
Wow. Has it really been? Wow.
Yeah.
But yet last year you took a bigger step and you added the horror element to your sci-fi fantasy.
And with that, really started inviting not including you guys, started inviting guests. As far as celebrity style guests.
Yeah. Bigger celebrity style.
Yes.
We should say.
Yes.
Real celebrity style guests.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. People actually want to see on video or something. And then bumped it up again this year.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean the show's growing. I don't know. I don't want to brag and go like, okay, we're growing in numbers and doubling in numbers. It's Vermont. We have a limited amount of population. We draw a little bit out of state. I think we're pretty comfortable in our physical size, but we're certainly growing in what we're bringing in and giving to the local population as far as meeting people and we got a subway car over here and all kinds of things. So the show's definitely growing.
Yeah, and I noticed this year you're starting to pull vendors from other states. You know, like Deadly Grounds is here for the first time. They're out of Connecticut. If you watch our show and you watch this network, you know who Deadly Grounds is because they sponsor the Dorkening Network.
Yeah. Without a doubt, it's you do shows for a couple of years. You do multiple shows. We don't have this, we don't have that. Maybe we don't have as many collectible stores and vendors in Vermont. Okay, can I bring them now that we're in year 7 and that we've got a draw to the show? Can I bring in some people from Connecticut, from Boston, wherever? Again, to kind of, hey, Vermonters.
Yeah.
You may not be traveling. You don't want to go to Boston, whatever. Let's bring it here.
Yeah.
And still give you access to it.
You got a very good mix of vendors too.
Yeah, and crafters, vendors, entertainers, authors, artists. I mean, I can go through the whole list.
Just check out their website.
We can't. I don't want to keep hyping on the size of Vermont, but I can't do a horror show and then do an author show and then do a sci-fi show.
No, combine them. It's better.
Combine them, and so we can have 150 participants and have an artist and author alley over there, and the Ecto over here, and the 802 Ghostbusters, and Bruce and Claudia from Babylon 5 and
Brett Wagner,
and you
Bill
guys.
Diamond.
And Bill Diamond and the crafters and the card dealers and the game creators and the comic and bring them all here so that the local population can kind of get everything,
at once.
The buffet of genres.
I like that. The
Ooh.
buffet of genres.
Genres. Yeah, I like that.
All
one.
in one whack.
All in one whack. Well, yeah. If we want to go home mafia style, all in one whack.
So it is. It is like a buffet
Yeah.
of everything, because you even have paranormal.
Well, and that's gotten huge. I mean, between Adam Berry and the SVC, I know you had my buddy Jack on.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, me too. I should have
yeah.
grabbed the other guy, the one that was involved with Skinwalker Ranch and all
yeah.
that.
But I told him to delete the video, but
That's fine. Yeah.
I tried. It came back.
Or we can do a voiceover maybe.
Right.
I'll do a voiceover for Jack. But and again, that's even for my wife Debbie. You know, she was like, "Oh, Adam Berry, you know, Ghost Hunters and with Kindred Spirits and everything." She's like, "It'd be great if we can get him." And I'm like, "Okay, contact them." And I'm one of those people that, you know, people are like, "How do you do these things?" You ask.
Yeah.
And if somebody says no or can't do it, okay, they can't do it. But you know, sometimes you get lucky. In this case, he was available. He came up first time in Vermont, and he's having a great show. And you know, people normally in Vermont are not going to get to meet somebody like him.
Right. And that's how we got involved with you. I reached out and I said, "Hey, this is who we are." And you said, "I've heard of you." And we said, "Well, let's work something here."
And I believe we're on the back of episodes or and
yes, you're on the back of
After a few years of working together and watching you build, and you're doing it right as far as promoters and shows. You didn't just go out and blow your wad on one shot. You built a little bit, a little bit more, and now in year 7, you're in 2 fucking buildings instead of 1.
3.
Where's the third?
all the way down.
All the way down where the food
the
and
cannons
panel
are
rooms and gaming is.
Oh, that's another building.
That's another building.
Oh.
We've got like 80,000 square feet of
I
space.
thought you just did that to make me fucking walk all the way to panel room C.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of this shit we put too far
Might have done
away.
that. I'll get you guys segways next year.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, at your guys' age, maybe we'll just get scooters. Yeah, little motorized scooters. You guys do scooter rentals? No, it's just for these guys.
Yeah, right.
That's okay. I'll be in one too.
Fuck that. Give me a golf cart.
Summer Renaissance Fair, I rent like 5 golf carts so we can drive around and
actually,
jousting them.
And I had the pleasure of bringing my family up. Speaking of the summer Renaissance Fair last year, and I was blown away.
We're blown away.
I was like, "Holy crap!" And now I got to come again this year because you have a special guest coming. From what I hear,
again, it was one of those. You know, I wonder if I ask and they'll say yes, and they won't say yes, and they said yes. So. Whether you're a fan as a Rennie or maybe Stage Combat or something else, the Highlander, Duncan MacLeod, Adrian Paul from the TV series, will be joining us at the 10th annual Vermont Renaissance Fair this year.
No offense to Adrian, but Christopher Lambert is still my guy when it comes to Highlander. Sorry, I'm the movie guy.
Yes, but by the 5th movie, I didn't think there was more than one. Only one. There was only one, and it wasn't Christopher Lambert.
Right.
But so Adrian Paul will be here teaching 3 or 4 Stage Combat classes a day, both days, as well as being here as a guest for autographs and everything else.
Nice.
So let's face it, you don't have to be a Lord of the Rings fan or something to come to the Ren Fair.
Right.
But if you're coming to the Ren Fair, you probably know who Adrian Paul is.
Right.
And where can people find out that?
So all of the information for all of our shows is on the website at vtgatherings.com.
Right.
As well as we have, 7, 8 Facebook pages now.
Yeah, basically one for each event.
One for each event.
Yep.
But the website has scheduling, information, tickets, separate tickets for like his sword classes and things, videos, pictures, might even be pictures of these guys. I mean, I'll probably talk to people and have those taken off.
Those got blurred.
Yeah, those got blurred. They're really small. But yeah, more information. We schedule out basically a year. So you can plan all of 26, and probably by the time we get to the summer fair, I'll have all of 27 scheduled out.
Right.
Because I have lots of free time and nothing
Sure
to do.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start a radio show. No, how about a podcast? Yeah, that's it.
Go for it. In all your free time.
In all my free time.
So make sure you check out VT Gatherings, folks. I mean, we've only mentioned the Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror Expo. Like I said, day 2. We're here 10 to 5. Even if you got something to do, just get off your couch, get off your ass, come down here.
I had a buddy of mine from Massachusetts drive 4.5 hours up yesterday.
Yep.
Got here at 3:30, walked around for an hour real quick, got some signatures, and then drove his ass back home.
Yes.
I can't drive that far.
But what we're saying is that there's no excuse.
No,
Right. There's no excuse.
Hey, well,
that-
we're not even open yet.
no,
so
well, that's why
get in your
that's
car.
why we
Get
had
in your
the pleasure
car.
of getting here.
That's true. Get in your car now. Get here for right after we open. We're going to be here till 5. There's currently no lines for the guests for autographs.
Because you're not open yet.
Shh.
Well, if the show was
gotta,
open,
you got to point out those things, don't you?
right,
Yep.
right. But if the show was open, we wouldn't have had the pleasure of grabbing you and getting you on live.
You keep using that word.
The pleasure?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
because it is a pleasure. You're a good guy. I mean,
Thank you.
you know, we've dealt with a lot of promoters over there, and most of them are good people.
They're just so busy.
But once the show starts,
It's all over.
the puppet master disappears.
The man behind the curtain.
Yes, he becomes.
And I
the man,
literally have a curtain in front of my office.
so nobody can see you.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, we know where the office is
I don't
the
want
right-
anybody to see me sleeping in
for
there.
the right price. So we mentioned 2 of the shows. You have the Ren Fair, which is summer and winter, correct?
Oh, so 2 different. So
Yes.
so right now we're looking at well, I'll go into 2027 would be the Winter Renaissance Fair indoors.
Yep.
It is Vermont, which is a scaled down version of the Summer Renaissance Fair without the horses basically in the equestrian. It's tough to joust on concrete. Then we have the Spring Market, which is our kind of our give back to some of our crafters and artisans.
Mhm.
Then we go into sci-fi, fantasy, horror,
Yep.
and whatever else we add to it for next year. Then we're going to be adding the new Power Sports Expo,
Ooh.
which is okay. Yep, I did the wrong thing here. I didn't shut off my phone, and there you go. Okay, I did the bad thing when you're on radio or podcast. Power Sports Expo, which will be motorcycles, ATVs, quads, jet
Nice.
skis. Again, a show that nobody else is doing here.
Right.
Into the Summer Renaissance Fair, which at that point for next year will be the 11th annual.
Mhm.
Then we go into Psychic Expo, small niche market, and oh my God, are those people dedicated?
Oh yeah.
They will come and spend a day and readings and workshops and great show. Then we're going to add the new Crafters Expo. So instead of a craft show, we're not going to sell any finished crafts. It's going to be the
Make your own?
equipment and the supplies and the training to learn how to make the crafts. So
Oh,
whether you're
like
a
a workshop.
professional,
Yeah.
whether you're a professional, whether you're a hobbyist, a kid, a retiree. I mean, it's Vermont. You want something to do in the winter. You want a hobby. All the stores are closing. Your Joann's is gone, whatever.
Right.
A chance to come, get handsy on, get touchy feely.
That's a cool idea.
Again, filling a niche.
Handsy on and touchy feely.
Handsy on and touchy feely. What do you think
In
I do in the
Vermont.
office when
Well, you
Yeah.
got handsy on, touchy feely.
exactly? And then
That's why the curtain's there.
wow. And then the holiday market, which is an awesome show because it's Christmas time.
Yep.
People are buying gifts for others, which is great.
Yep.
But the neat thing we get to do is we get to bring in maybe 20 or 25% of those crafters and artisans are from Sci-Fi, Fantasy, Horror or the Ren Fair, so that people who aren't patrons of those shows
Have the opportunity.
have the opportunity. So, grandma and grandpa come down, they've never been to the other shows, and they get to see something that maybe we normally have here and go, oh my God, Jimmy would love that,
Right.
and buy something that they wouldn't normally see at a holiday craft show or, God forbid, in the store or on Amazon, whatever. So that's neat. And it gives, again, our crafters and artisans a chance to kind of have a good Christmas.
Yeah. So I mean, and this is why I said the puppet master, or the mastermind, because you've kind of covered all these genres with your shows.
Okay, let's face it. We moved back to Vermont years ago, over a decade ago, and I didn't want to travel anymore. So I'd rather bring the shows here. And I guess Vermonters agree because here we are 10 years later,
Yep,
50
yep.
shows in, and
Yeah.
things are going, things are going well.
I mean, I was impressed the first time we were here, and
I was impressed the first time you guys were here.
and now after quite a few ventures here, it just keeps getting
Thank you.
better and better
Yeah.
and better.
And that's as much as, yes, it's me and not sleeping in honeymoon. It's you guys, and it's the help you guys have given us, and everyone. It's the fact that we have guests like this that are willing to come to Vermont and do a small show. That we have the out of state stores and crafters and authors that want to come up, and are we a huge moneymaker? We're not New York City Comic Con, we're not San Diego Comic Con, we're not even a PAX in Boston or something. But
It's more personable, though.
it's more personable, and they know it's a it's a target market that's not otherwise getting, satisfied.
Right.
It's if I go to them, we all win.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of our philosophy is we'll bring it here to Vermonters. And granted, we get people from out of other states too, but especially to Vermonters.
Right.
It's not easy to get from here to there.
No.
No
Vermont's in Canada, right?
Almost. We are not far from the border. But
No.
You think about New England, I can get anywhere in New England in 3 hours. Well, yeah, technically I can get to Vermont in 3 hours from anywhere. I might not be able to get to Vermont where everyone lives, the Burlington area,
Right.
in 3 hours. So by bringing even this small kind of samples,
Mhm.
the buffet of
Yeah.
everything here, we put smiles on people's
So
faces.
it's just a beautiful state.
Yeah.
You know,
it
you-
is.
Well, except for mud season, which lasts from like January to December. But yes, it is. When the summertime when it's green, for me the wintertime when it's white. The people.
that's when you blend in.
Yeah, there's no color here. There's yeah. Wearing camouflage now. That's just a beard. But I will say for public knowledge, I would like some more ethnic food. Okay, so a good Jewish deli up here would be nice. But that's me. But yeah, it's a great state. It's a great environment, great people. So the ability for us to make a living, putting smiles on their faces while supporting for all of our shows, probably 800 small mom and pop businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these crafters and artisans do not have brick and mortar stores.
No.
If they're not doing a show, they're not selling their
Right.
wares
And they're not making their money.
and they're not making their money. So that kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Excuse me. The better they do, the more shows they do, the more the patrons get to enjoy it.
Right.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
So, folks, we are we got about a half hour before the doors open. I know Mr. Folb has a ton of crap that he has to get done before that, but it is day 2, 10 to 5, Essex Junction, Vermont, Pearl Street. Just look for the fairgrounds, man. You can't miss it. I mean, literally, you cannot miss it.
Champlain Valley Exposition, VTGatherings.com.
Yep.
Look for the long line of people in strange costumes.
Well, that's at Dunkin' Donuts.
It's across the street.
Right.
Look, right there you go. So, get
on
off the
down.
couch, come on down.
Or up, depending on which way
Yeah,
you're going.
or up,
Over, down, up,
left, right,
Yeah.
up, down.
Just don't go too far up because then you hit Canada.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
if you hit Canada, they're not going to let you in anyway.
And they don't have any fun. So,
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Bring them some maple candy; they'll be fine. Oh no, wait, it would be maple beer. Hey,
Yeah.
so we're going to be here all day, off and on, jumping on live, signing autographs. Looks like Mr. Diamond's crew just finally rolled in, so apparently they must have gone to bed at a reasonable time.
2.
Oh yeah, 2 a.m. That's
I know
that's-
Brett's already here. Brett Wagner,
Brett Wagner's
Leatherface. I think I just saw Adam.
Yeah.
I know Bruce and Claudia are on their way.
Things
So-
are starting to pop.
Things
Yeah.
starting to pop. Day
You
2.
Get down here, and
we will see you there.
we'll be back. Bye.
Peace.